Hello there, Libra. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for being with me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you. Please take a seat, and I hope if this resonates with you, it provides you with the clarity and guidance that you need moving forward. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back, for your love and support and your beautiful words in the comments. Thank you so much for being so supportive. I love you and appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So Libra, this is going to be your message, your reading for February 2019. I apologize for its tardiness. I know we are over a third of the way through February. I apologize. I have recently come out of a very heavy purging period, but we're back, baby. Okay, so let's do it. Keep in mind that this reading is general and may not reflect your current situation, but I do recommend revisiting the reading at the end of the month just in case your situation changes. If it does resonate, I hope it provides you with the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward, okay, my friends? This community serves to heal and encourage everyone passing through, so if you are looking for camaraderie and support, you are with the right soul family, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see first what's coming in for you, Libra, for February 2019. This is general, could apply to love, work, school, overall spiritual shifts in your life, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's coming for you, February 2019, please. Ooh, Hierophant, amazing. Heightened spirituality, or this could be a commitment of some kind, a new job, a new career path, a marriage. All right. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra. Or if you have Taurus in your chart, this is about you and your journey towards awakening, spiritual enlightenment, gaining greater insight, trusting your intuition. Absolutely, moving forward. You're transitioning. There's been a huge transition. Ooh, three of Raphael. 3 of Cups, right? So you're celebrating. There's a huge transition coming forward. This could be either a brand new commitment within a relationship, something, you know, I'm getting a sense of playfulness, of relief. I feel like you've come into an understanding here. You've come into an understanding of what the other side looks like for you, right? The grass is greener on the other side, and there's something about this other side that you're realizing definitely was greener. You've been following your intuition down to the T. It's been a very difficult road for you, but it's been necessary. Yes, this could have been a heartbreak. With the 3 of Michael, the 3 of Raphael, and the 4 of Michael, right? With the 4 of Swords, that comes after. That's the healing period after the heartbreak and betrayal that the 3 of Swords brings. There could have been a 3-party situation that you're coming out of. And now that you're out of it, you might have been married to this person. You might have been married to this person or just had a very long-term commitment, right? A very strong commitment to this person. This could be you as well, Libra. This could be you coming out of a 3-party situation, ending it, because there is something that you realize that you want or something that you deserve. But either way, there's a betrayal that you've come out of, that you've not only healed from, but that you're feeling celebratory about. Because with the 6 of Swords, we have transition. So it was a difficult transition. There's a lot of healing that had to take place, a lot of internal guidance. You had to really depend on your internal compass. You had to really put your faith in the journey in order to get past this situation that happened or is happening in February for you. A lot of healing and a lot of transition. Following your intuition for sure. Let's see what's going on, please, for Libra. February 2019, please. Libra. Libra, February 2019, please. Page of Wands. So you could be dealing with a younger fire sign. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or this could just be you, Libra, trying to decide where to go next. Behind you, we've got the Ace of Wands. With the Three of Wands, that's another 3. So there could have been a sex-only relationship or situation going on. with a three of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Now with the 3 of Wands, there could have definitely been a sex-only relationship with a fire sign or involving a fire sign. But at the very least, Libra, this could be also you embarking on a brand new journey with renewed vigor, renewed passion, seeing something clearly now, what it is you want moving forward. Moving forward with the Chariot, this is you currently. You're moving out of a situation. With the Hierophant, again, this could be a marriage if you are dealing with a Cancer, if you are dealing with a Taurus. If you have either of these in your chart, this is you moving out of a commitment that wasn't true to you. It wasn't honoring you. Oh my God. On your mind, you have the Magician. You are really 3 for 3 right now with the major arcanas. Holy cow. You're thinking of how you're going to begin this new phase of your life. In your heart, you've got this Page of Cups. In your heart, maybe if you were the one engaging in this 3-party situation, you are wanting to apologize to someone. If not, you are considering how the apology that someone is offering to you, or this offer of love that someone is offering to you, how you are going to approach it. Because you do have a commitment here that is making moving forward a little bit difficult. But in your mind, you want to start something brand new. In the past, you had the Knight of Cups. In the past, you had someone definitely give you an offer, or you offered love to someone else. Coming in, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. This is a family situation, or at the very least, you know, with the Hierophant being possibly an institution, a business, right? The Magician being the boss. This could also indicate really, really, really big money coming to you, Libra. If you've been working on your career, you've got a lot of wealth coming in, or at least the possibility of wealth, because you're creating a lot right now. You see yourself as the Queen of Cups. That's beautiful. Highly intuitive. You know, for me with the Queen of Cups, I'm always fascinated by the stars in her hair, right? She understands the journey. She understands faith. She understands that everything has a reason for happening. But above all, her greatest weapon is her love. Her greatest weapon is loving others unconditionally. So you see yourself right now, Libra, as the Queen of Cups. If you have water in your chart, heavy water in your chart, this is very much you. This is very much you, what you're doing in terms of career, or what you're doing in this relationship. Something that's happened in the past, or is coming to an end in February, something that has caused you a lot of heartbreak, a lot of almost regret. You know, I know the three of Swords isn't typically associated with regret, but because of the vigor with which I see you moving forward, I feel like this thing that hurt you, it made you look back and say, why did I do that? And so you're moving forward with even more ambition, even more desire, even more strength. There's something about what happened that kind of was like the fire under your ass to make you just say, you know what, what am I doing? Because in the environment, you've got Judgment. Wow, my God. You've got Judgment. There's a decision in your environment that either needs to be made, or a decision that has already been made that's going to dictate the direction that you're going into. A fear here with the Page of Swords. Potential outcome, the King of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So this could be a marriage for some of you, Libra. If not, this is you as the individual working towards stability, greater stability here by yourself in the 3D world. Improving your finances, getting a job that you enjoy, embarking on a career that you enjoy. What's happening in February is the need to choose a direction. There's forward movement with the Six of Swords, indicates a smooth transition, right? You are gracefully moving out of a situation that caused you a lot of harm. This could have been within, this could be within yourself, or this could be from another person. Something that caused you a lot of dis-ease, a lot of anxiety, a lot of uncertainty. where now you realize that forward movement is really the only type of movement worth making, right? Staying in the past, moving towards the past. You're healing. With the Four of Swords, you've healed, or you are in the midst of healing, and you are using what has happened as knowledge to move forward and become more stable. This could be with another person. This could be just with your finances, with school, but whatever it is, it's a conscious decision. It's a conscious decision to live a life on your own terms. With the Knight of Cups coming out again. All right. This could be for the most part a love situation. But let's go ahead and just see what we've got. Okay. Decisions for February. Four of Wands as the overarching stability. Starting something new. You're leaving an old structure behind in order to hit the platform for something new in your life. Something that you can feel really good about having built. So with the Chariot, you are moving forward. King of Swords, this is you, baby. Libra, you are moving forward. You are moving forward. You are going full speed ahead in truth, in honesty, in justice. You are realizing that there is nothing worth the amount of effort and time that you have been putting into except for a life that is true to you. What's making this difficult is the Hierophant, a commitment, something that you were trying to bust out of. You've made a decision about this Hierophant. Or if this is a Taurus, this is someone who has already kind of made a decision about you, right? And so you're trying to move past it, saying, you know, I see where you stand now. And to be honest, I don't really want to be a part of it. I'm moving out of this. I don't want this. A lot of fire energy. So if you're dealing with a Taurus and this was indeed a three-party situation, this was a lust-only, sex-only relationship that they were involved in with another person. But for you, it doesn't matter whether it was sex-only, whether there was love involved, not involved, one-night stand, 1 minute stand. It doesn't matter. You're looking at the situation here with this Taurus and saying to yourself, Libra, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it, but I'm out. Moving forward. If this is not with another person who you were in a three-party situation with, if this is just another person, there is a decision here that they made that focused more on their own passions. It did not prioritize you, which is fine. When you see what someone else is prioritizing and it doesn't involve you, that just says more to you about how much they value what you guys have. And that's not to say that they don't value you, but we all are walking our own path. And sometimes the only way we know how to communicate to someone that, you know, we don't see a future with them, instead of speaking to them, and communication could be one of that person's or one of our biggest blocks, it's to show through actions whether or not we want to be with that person going into the future. It's you know, we all have our challenges, right? We all have our challenges where some of us can really communicate through conflict, others can't, they don't know how. And so instead of speaking through things and saying, you know what, I don't love you anymore, or I have love for you, but I'm not in love and I want to do something different, I want to be with someone else, what have you. Instead of going through the words and the conversation, instead they just say, you know what, maybe if I pull away, if I withdraw, if I say mean things, maybe they will get the hint and then they will break up with me, or they will want to leave me. You know, we all have our own challenges, right? What's easy for us may not be easy for others. But either way, someone has shown you that you are not their choice. Either that, or you have something that you have been dealing with, an institution, work, school, a course of study, a career path, that you have decided something about. But there's something difficult about this decision because it's what's crossing you. You're moving forward, but it's hard to move forward with the decision. On your mind, you've got the Magician. Exactly. Manifesting a brand new beginning is very hard. It's causing you sleepless nights. You know what you want. You know you have all the tools that you need in order to get there. But you're really anxious. This is a huge source of stress moving forward. In your heart, you've got the Page of Cups, which is Cancer, right? So if you're dealing with a Cancer Libra, this person was in a three-party relationship or in a three-party situation, or just very plain and simply prioritized something else that was lesser than you, or should have been lesser than you by your standards. They prioritized it over you. And you could be dealing as well with a Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Right? That person who is on your mind is causing you a lot of angst. Because in your heart you want to move forward, but then they're trying to stay with you because they're offering you a new beginning. They're saying, you know, well, we can work through this. You've got with judgment in your environment, this is a possible reconciliation that they're trying to work with because you have a family together, because you have children together. Page, 2 pages, a knight. You could have 2 younger children and a teenager that you raise together. With the Prince of Cups again, right? You could have twins. You got the with the Magician, I was thinking Gemini, and I was thinking the twins. You could have twins, right? You've got the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles. You've got the married man with a very motherly, unconditionally loving woman here. Feminine energy, Libra. So you could be trying to move forward, knowing that you have all the tools to do so, because now you've gotten the clear answer from their actions, what it is you should be doing in moving forward. But that's really difficult because what they want is they want to reconcile. They want to say that what they did was a mistake. They'll never do it again. And they want a second chance. However, you know you want to move forward. You are done with this 9 of Swords energy. This feels like this could have been a long time coming. You knew. With the 10 of Pentacles, this was something that you guys have been wanting for a while. If this is a situation with another person, with a loved one or a husband or someone you've been in a long-term commitment with, because we've got both the 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant twice. So we have here something that has been in the process for a long time, or you guys have been together for a long time, and you're not really sure. You know you want to move forward, but it's difficult because a lot of elements are working against you is what it feels like. But you know you can move forward. If this is not with another person, right? If this is not with another person who has prioritized something over you and now wants to get back in your good graces, this is just you having to make a decision that's really difficult. Because in your heart, you want to believe that there's something to it by staying, but really, you know you need to move forward. In the recent past, you've got the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords, we actually had clarifying the past position of Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, Libra, I recommend you go and take a look at the Sagittarius reading as well, because Sagittarius also had a lot of very difficult decisions to make as well. Their path for February seems to also be headed down, needing to live a life more authentic to themselves, and they're going through a very significant shift. So Libra, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, especially if you have it Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, I highly recommend you go take a look at that after this video, after this message, okay? So in the past, you had the Knight of Cups. Someone came at you with an offer that made sense. With the 6 of Swords, you have transition, but in this particular deck, the 6 of Swords stands for taking inventory of the facts, moving forward in what makes sense. So in the past, you had someone, this water sign, right? Especially if you're dealing with Cancer, you've got the Queen of Cups here as well, so a very strong water sign. So if you have this water sign, there was something about this water sign, what they were offering to you, or just in general, what it is that your love should be focused on in terms of what makes sense, right? So maybe not being driven so much by what makes you feel good, but being driven by what should make you feel good. This is going to be very relevant to you if you have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in your chart, because there is water here. Heavy Cancer, but there is water here. So Libra, if you have water in your chart, this is very much a self-love journey about learning to accept the things that you cannot change, okay? There's a sense here that in a way, in the past, you might have betrayed yourself a little bit. In the past, you did what should be done versus what you actually wanted. Coming in, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is judgment. Okay, this could be, I'm getting very heavy reconciliation energy here, with the Sun really wanting to start over in equality, receiving, giving and receiving. This is Libra, if you are dealing with, if you are in a marriage, what's coming in is a very strong offer from reconciliation. You are resisting because you knew that this was coming, or maybe you knew this situation was in the works. You knew that you weren't their priority. The 3 party doesn't have to be another person. It could just be another thing. Either they're prioritizing work over you, or school over you, or just playing video games over you. You understand what I'm saying? There's something about them having prioritized over you. And perhaps because you guys had a shared wealth that makes sense to be together, right? Perhaps you guys both bring a lot to the table. And so your union isn't necessarily out of passion or love, but more out of sensibility. You guys have a lot to offer each other. So together you would be a power couple. So you thought at the time it just made sense. Maybe you had a lot of time and energy invested in each other. And so it just made sense, right? And so that's what I see happening, coming in. There's this reconciliation saying, well, we have all of this. We have this legacy we've built. We had this business that we've supported each other in. We have all of these shared bank accounts. We have all of, you know, we have our children. We've got this home. We've got all these things that we've been building together. That's why we should reconcile. That's why we should start over. Yeah, I did all of these things, and you know you should move on, and you know that you can move on. And we know that the foundation upon which our relationship was built was not really conducive for the long run in terms of love and satisfaction and happiness, right? But look, if we reconcile, we'll be happy. If we reconcile, then we can give and take, you know? This wasn't just, you know, this was an error in the balance of our relationship. Now we can work on it. But the thing is, Libra, you have to consider whether that's true or not. Look at the Six of Pentacles and ask yourself, really, if there was no opportunity to be able to communicate dissatisfaction with you, was there really no opportunity for them to talk to you? Or was there really no opportunity for you to talk to them? Was the line of communication really that closed off? Because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups twice. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups twice. The Knight of Cups appears in your past, but it came out in the shuffle as well for the clarification deck. So I'm seeing that one of you guys was definitely constantly offering your love. So it wasn't for lack of trying. I feel like someone here is trying to make it seem like if you don't reconcile, then everything that comes to pass is going to be your fault. When in reality, they're the ones that betrayed you. They're the ones that brought everything down. They're the ones that hurt you. They're the ones that prioritized everything else instead of talking to you. You are the King of Swords, Libra. You are moving forward. If you are dealing with a Cancer, heavy Cancer, you are definitely trying to move away from this Cancer, either figuratively or literally. They don't want you to, though. They don't want you to. They want to reconcile. They want to reconcile. If this is not you with another person, this is you having to make a very difficult decision about stability and what is considered equal for you. What's going to make you happy? Because in the past, what you've done to make yourself happy is to make the decision that makes sense. This is what I'm saying. This is very heavy. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, Libra, I highly suggest you go take a look at it, because this is a similar message. If this isn't reconciliation, this is a decision for you to go within. And what does love look like? When someone offers you love, or when you offer yourself love, right? What does that look like? What does happiness look like with the Sun? What does equality, what does the give and take look like? You have to remember that you might give a lot, but you have to learn how to receive. Or perhaps you know how to receive, but you need to learn how to give. The Ten of Pentacles is here for you as the result of a decision that you make that is balanced. You, give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second, my friends. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so coming in, right, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is great. You know, if this is you trying to work on your finances, I find that there's going to be a great amount of wealth coming towards you. But here's the thing. You've got two major arcana here with the Judgment and the Sun. So this Ten of Pentacles and the Sun are linked, right? Something is coming for you. With the Six of Pentacles, you've got something that you've been working towards, a natural exchange, right? So this could be a business. This could be a business where the services that you offer are transactional, right? Perhaps this is like the time that you're putting into things, the services that you provide, you're getting money back for, a day-to-day transactional type of wealth, where it's about the time and energy investment that you put. But there's a decision here to make a really big move. A really big, if this is something you've been on the fence about, right? This is something that you've been on the fence about. And I say that because you've got the Nine of Swords. In your mind, you know you've got everything you need in order to create it. But in your heart, you're not really sure. You have this very small, you want to move forward drastically. And that's why I say if you have water in your chart, this is you in your heart with the Page of Cups. Even though you see yourself as the Queen, in your heart, you're kind of undermining your abilities a little bit. So even though in your mind, you know you've got all of the tools, in your heart, you're kind of afraid of moving forward. You've got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Whatever you've been on the fence about, you need to put your foot down and make the decision. You know what you need to do. You need to just do it. You need to just do it. Because you have whatever this wealth looks like to you, okay? This is monetary abundance, what I'm seeing. But this could be a wealth of anything. This could be a wealth of support, of actual people supporting your venture. This could be money. This could be opportunity. But there's a huge amount of success that's coming for you as long as you make a decision. Now, if you are deciding against reconciliation, if for you this is not reconciliation and this is literally a judgment call and you are putting your foot down and saying no more, there could be a big settlement coming in. There could be alimony. There could be child support. There could be, you understand what I'm saying? There could be some kind of avalanche of abundance that comes in as the result of making a decision that is more in alignment with your happiness. And so it may not really be in the best interest of the other person. And this tortures you inside because you realize what all of this means. But you also know what's necessary. You're moving forward in the King of Swords energy. You're standing in your power. So if you're making a decision about this person and you're not reconciling and you're saying enough is enough, I knew that this was happening and I understand we have the 10 of Pentacles together, but you know what? I'd rather have the 10 of Pentacles apart from you than with you. That will also bring you great happiness. I see that if there's a reconciliation here, it's a little bit insincere. It's not really based in love. It's just saying that it'll be in your greatest interest in terms of happiness to just stay where you are, because at least that way you won't lose any of this abundance. When the person's completely misunderstanding what abundance means. Abundance and prosperity, all of that is really, what is happiness? What is happiness if you're if you're in a marriage with someone who is constantly unfaithful? And I say unfaithful, not in a three-party relationship, because the truth is every relationship can look differently differently depending on what the two people or three people or four people want. You can have a very happy relationship between multiple people, more than two, right? It's whatever is within your guidelines, all right? Some people want to be in a monogamous two-person relationship, and that's fine. And there are people who are okay with seeing other people outside of the relationship as long as there is an understanding and a commitment between two people moving forward in the permanent aspects of life, and that is also fine. It is whatever was not in the deal you guys had together. That's what's happening here. What is the point of having all this physical 3D stuff if the basic spiritual growth and the spiritual connection is constantly being bastardized? If it's constantly being offended and put on the back burner? If it's constantly being put second or third or fourth to everyone else or everything else? What is the point? So if this isn't you reconciling, this is you making a decision that will actually make you happy. Not what they say is going to make you happy, but what is actually going to make you happy. You see yourself as the Queen of Cups. You see yourself as the Star. You see yourself as having the faith, keeping the faith, knowing that there's better after this. You could also be dealing with Aquarius, or if you have Aquarius in your chart, right? This is you standing in your power. This is you standing in your power. No decision gets made without first being asked, will you be conducive to my growth, or will you make me happy? Some things make us happy right from the get, and other things we have to work for. And that's okay. Things are not going to be, happy and good and easy all the time. But is what you are putting into it, all of the heartache, all of the, all of the difficulty, all of the energy, all of the strain, the tears, is it all going to be put towards the thing that's going to make you happy? Is the question. If it doesn't make you happy right now, are you investing it so that it will make you happy in the future? And that's what you're realizing. There's a journey here. With the Star, you've got a journey, you've got fate, you've got an understanding of where your love lies, where your happiness lies. So while the distance of the journey can't always be discerned, you know that this is the right path for you to take. So whether that's reconciling for a second chance, whether that's making a huge decision that's going to affect your life, even though it causes you angst, you know this fact to be true, you're standing in your power. You're following your intuition. You're following your heart. Right? There's an understanding here of the direction that you're going into. It's providing you with the greatest amount of happiness. You're prioritizing yourself even when others don't. In your environment, you've got judgment. Queen of Cups. You're standing in your power. You're standing in your power. You're making a judgment. Unconditionally with the Fool. You're embarking on a journey. This is incredible. Wow, Libra. In your environment, you've got the opportunity to take a brand new start. A brand new start in emotional fulfillment, in unconditional love. For me, this judgment is very absolute. In this position with these cards, this judgment is very absolute. You are making a decision to do something that is true to you. You are making a decision here. If you are dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Aries again, Taurus, and virtually any other sign, we've got all of the elements here. But if this person is in your environment, this decision that you are making, it is with the idea of you don't know where you're going. The same thing with the Star. You don't know. There's something unknown about the journey itself, but you know that at the finish line, you are going in the right direction. The Fool has his little backpack, is aware that, the journey is what it is. And not knowing how hard it's going to be or how easy it's going to be, says, you know what? I'm following my intuition. The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive. I know what my intuition is telling me, and it's telling me to make this decision. So I've got to do it. I've got to go in this direction. There's no other choice. There's no other choice here, Libra. You're afraid of the Page of Swords. You're afraid that all the information you've gotten up to this point is not going to lead to inner harmony. What you're doing is with the intentions of achieving this temperance. But you're afraid on some level the decision you're making is too extreme. You're afraid that all of the information that you've gathered up to this point is going to lead you down the wrong path. But it's not, because I'm seeing it right here. The decision you make is going to be with the Sun in mind. And your potential outcome is the King of Pentacles. Should you do these things, should you stay in alignment with what it is you desire, what it is you know that you deserve, not accepting less than what you want, what you've worked for, taking the leap of faith, faith reiterated twice, making the hard decision in the name of love, in the name of self-respect, in the name of self-love, your potential outcome is the King of Pentacles. This could be another person, okay? You've got the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, so you've got more threes, and the Princess of Pentacles. With the Four of Wands, remember, as the overarching. With the Lovers at the bottom, this could vary. Again, this is either a choice in a romantic relationship or just a choice within yourself on what it is to do to make yourself content. This has something to do with a person that you are married to. If you are a female and this is a masculine, this is your man, or this is just a masculine energy, perhaps this is you coming into your stability, right? There is a sense of being able to celebrate the results. Being able to celebrate the results after a moment of really dedicating your time and energy into what all of this means. The Princess of Pentacles is a student. So if this is career for you, right? If this is career for you and you're trying to make a judgment call and you're kind of afraid of what the future holds, but you're taking a leap of faith anyway because you realize that where you are is not where you want to be. You are going to be successful. It could involve travel with the Three of Wands. It could be travel. We've got the Six of Swords as well. This could definitely be travel. With the Fool as well, this could be going abroad in order to complete your studies, going abroad in order to get a new job opportunity. Something that you've been putting a lot of work into, you're going to be able to celebrate. Your ships are finally coming in and the results are magnificent. It's elevating your success to another level. What's coming in for you is the Ten of Pentacles, with the King of Pentacles is who you are, Libra. A decision here that's going to mark a new beginning, a new cycle that's been completed, right? But definitely in the Four of Wands, in the traditional Rider-Waite, we've got the Four of Wands with people celebrating in between them. People who are very happy to have established this new beginning. Your work has paid off. With the Three of Wands, your ships have come in. And with the Four of Wands, you're celebrating the outcome. The Three of Cups paired with that is even greater celebration. Emotional fulfillment. Reunion. Celebration with other people. Or at the very least, your inner connection with your mind, body, and spirit. Feeling united. Feeling like everything you've done up to this point is providing spiritual satisfaction. It's living a life true to yourself. Self-love. Right, with the Lovers as well. That could be you. That could be you inside. If you have Gemini in your chart, I see with the Magician and the Lovers, you've got Gemini. right, Libra? If you're dealing with a Gemini, this could involve you and this particular Gemini establishing a new household together. But in order to do that, you have to eliminate something that was of great stability in the past. You have to be willing to not give it a second chance and move forward in what you know is kind of scary, but it's going to be worth it. Right? In February, Libra, what's happening here is the need to make a decision. Letting go of something old in order to bring in this new thing. For some of you, although justice is not here, for some of you, this could be a decision to consider a separation with someone. Because they want to reconcile, but it doesn't look like that's in your best interest. You're afraid that whatever it is that's happening, whatever it is, you know, the decision that you're planning on making that you think is going to improve you, your internal state of affairs here in the situation, there's something about you being afraid that the information you've gathered up to this point is really not accurate, and it's going to lead you to more pain than if you were to just stay in the situation that you're in. But I'm seeing here that you know that from the get-go, this situation was not going to last. And now that it's run its course, you really just want to jump ship. You're following your intuition here. With the Star and the Queen of Cups, you're following your intuition. You're really, you know there's something better. Okay, you know there's something better here. There's something better. There could also be an Aquarius in your environment. Okay, you see yourself as the Queen of Cups coming into alignment with the Star. So this could be you, Libra, getting closer to an Aquarius. And to be honest, it kind of freaks you out because it's a really big decision. There's something about coming closer to this Aquarius that requires, you know, really following your heart and ignoring the facts. Like the 3D world is tugging you down in one direction, while your love and your faith and the unknown is pulling you in the opposite. You're afraid that you don't have enough information. You're going to make a decision that's really not worth all the sacrifices you'd be making to run it, to bring to fruition this thing, this situation, this union. But I see here that as long as you continue doing what you're doing, there is an element of unknown here, but should you decide to continue going down this path, you will find success. You will become stable. The person that you are moving towards is a source of possible lifetime partner permanence for you. And it has required a little bit of patience, or it will require patience, but you'll find that you're going to be very celebratory. This person and you will be very happy. There's a new beginning here with a soulmate. Otherwise, Libra, this is you. This is you eliminating an old source of stability that was built on rocky foundations. Something about the situation betrayed you. Made you realize that you weren't as important to that person or that thing than you thought. And you're finally walking down the path that you know is right for you despite what's unknown. You're making this journey based on very little information, Libra. You're going down this journey based on very little information. You're letting your heart and your intuition guide you. You're keeping the faith. You know there's something better. And you are going to feel very rewarded by the end of February. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to pay off. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, for sure. Okay? All right, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. I appreciate you so much. If this did resonate with you, okay, I hope that it provided you the clarity and guidance that you need moving forward. I appreciate you for sticking with me through the reading. I hope if this helped you, you know, let me know. You know, I really hope that this helps you. But, you know, if it does, I would love if you would share your success down below in the comments. Let us know where you are in your transformation. I just would love to see where you are. And if it didn't, you know, there could be something at the end of the month. Remember, come back and see if this resonates with you at the end of the month, if you would like to do that. Otherwise, the message was just not for you, my love. And, you know, and then that's it. Maybe one of the future videos, one of the future messages could resonate, or there are other wonderful, wonderful tarot readers out there whose messages would resonate with you. All right, but I thank you again so much for being here with me. If it resonated and you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, and subscribe and comment down below. Okay, Libra, I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being with me today, and until next time, I will see you. Okay, take care of yourself. I love you. Mwah. Bye, Libra.